Good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancient. My name's Priscilla, and this is my buddy and co-host, Heather. How are you doing tonight, Heather?
I'm doing good.
You
It's not
too.
near as hot. It's great.
Mary Ellen, how you doing? Oh, I'm so glad they got your water cooler fixed. That is just horrendous when those go out.
Of course, the hottest 3 weeks of the year.
Of course.
It's gone. Yeah. I said, they'll get it in, but we don't need it anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
But that's okay. It's just a relief to be able to just have the fan in front of the doorway and blow the cool air in. Works real well. Yeah. So
tonight we're going to talk about the power of our conscious mind. And you did great research. There was so much good information.
Good.
And stuff that I knew and forgotten, of course.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a lot of,
Mary Ellen, very weird energies lately.
Yes.
I had one of the worst days of my life yesterday, just an emotional wreck. Have no idea why, wasn't over anything in particular, but it was one crap day. And this morning I woke up and felt great.
Yay. Well, I'll tell you, I did do the cards. And
cool.
This is just a reminder, I really think, because it was so obvious when I got them laid out. I went, oh, okay, we are fairy magic. I wish you could see that, but that's yellowish green in there. It's sparkly. Anyway,
sparkly.
We are the fairy magic, but sometimes our own confidence gets in the way of our being the fairy magic.
You mean our lack of confidence gets in the way?
Exactly.
Hey, Teresa. Really, Mary Ellen? Awesome. Hey, Jenny.
Hey. Good morning and good afternoon or evening, whatever you
evening.
Anyway,
East Coast.
And
okay.
Our higher selves are still doing all the mediumship. They're still talking back and forth with everybody, while we're struggling with our lack of confidence. And of course, our humans are still trying to keep the faith. And we do know what we're doing.
Some days it's
good. Okay. Everything's cool. And they said, well, to take care of that lack of confidence and gets in the way of our fairy magic, we just need to keep everything simple.
Simplicity. I like that.
Simplicity will help get over the hump and get our creative juices going back again.
Well, I actually think that is really a good reading for our subconscious show today. It's all about manifesting, it's all about manifesting what we want through training our subconscious in positive things instead of.
I know, isn't it? Wasn't it interesting that how much different they were, but related?
Yeah, no kidding. So anybody new here that don't know who Heather and I are, we're both energy healers, psychics, mediums, and Heather has this amazing gift of remote viewing, and we both read cards. We both do take appointments and do readings for people. Mm-hmm. We also do healings for people, remote work quite a bit. We were guided to start our channel in 2020, I believe it was.
I would say we were guided with a boot up the butt.
We were in the end. Hey, White Dragon, nice to see you. So we were booted to do this. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
There was no choice.
Screaming and kicking, and here we are, and loving every bloody minute of it.
Yeah.
Met so many wonderful people. It's such a fantastic community. I'm so glad we took the dive. You know, I really am. So if just take what resonates and leave the rest. We're on our own journey. We're here to share our experiences and hope that you'll share some of your experiences with us. Try not to judge. We're just human beings like you. Just enjoy the show. And if not, that's okay too. But if you like it, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'd really appreciate it. Exactly. Oh my goodness. So today we're going to talk about our subconscious mind. But first of all, let's find out the difference between the subconscious and the conscious. Our conscious or objective mind is the rational mind. It's the part of us that makes all of our decisions, including those about how to live, what to think, what to feel, what goals to set for ourselves, etc. It's what we use to make decisions and what we use when we need to come up with a plan for a project. The conscious mind can be described as whatever you're currently aware of, what you're feeling, doing, seeing, touching, or experiencing. However, it doesn't have any memory and can only hold one thought at a time. So it needs some help from the subconscious mind when gathering information or figuring out problems.
Now, the subconscious mind, or the subjective mind, is the part of the mind that works without any help from your conscious mind. It can be independent. It is independent of our conscious mind, and it controls our senses and body functions. It's always working in the background, but we're not necessarily aware of it. And our subconscious mind contains all the stored information of everything that we've ever experienced. Kind of like
Sounds kind of like the records, doesn't it? Akashic
yeah,
records.
except it's lifetime instead of all the past. So on the positive side, our subconscious mind also affects living things like why we are motivated, confident, successful, cheerful, hopeful, and so on. We can use our conscious minds to reprogram our subconscious minds.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And harness the power of positive thinking to overcome negative thoughts and bad habits to achieve all of our dreams.
Every moment that we are awake, our five senses are taking in a constant stream of information. These experiences are stored like memories, like computers store data. But we don't need to actively recall most of this information. Though we probably forget 95 to 99% of our daily activities. I'm going to tell my family that because I forget stuff all the time. It's not important. I don't remember it.
It's not on the high list of priorities.
I got to show them those statistics. We know these thoughts and images are still in our brain because hypnosis can bring back deep memories. Hypnosis such as quantum healing hypnosis technique, the Dolores Cannon technique, puts you directly in touch with your subconscious, what she called the subconscious higher self, that sort of thing. The subconscious, through our autonomic nervous system, maintains balance among the hundreds of chemicals in our billions of cells so that our entire physical machine functions in complete harmony most of the time. Our subconscious also practices homeostasis in our mental realm by keeping us thinking and acting in a manner consistent with what we have done and experienced and said in the past. Think about that.
Yeah, and the psychology studies. If you go back, you skipped a couple boxes.
Did I?
Psychological.
So sorry. Psychological studies on how the brain works indicate that the experience we have shape the way we think and act, especially experiences in our early childhood. Is that what I did? Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it. I still think it's crazy. Although we don't remember most of it, the unconscious data in our heads influences 90 to 95% of our behavior.
Exactly. We don't know why we're doing it. We just do.
We're just doing it because, whoa.
Yeah. So always remember that our conscious mind is the reasoning mind, and our subconscious mind processes independent of our conscious control. It does not provide us with whether our decision is good or bad, but it responds according to the nature of our thoughts. You ever remember that when you're in a bad mood during the day, anything that happens is just, and if you're good mood, you just let it go. You know,
Yeah, true.
yeah. Your subconscious cannot take a joke or bring all those things to pass. So never say, I will fail, I will lose my job, because you will need to watch what you say to yourself. It doesn't know if you're joking. So whatever your conscious mind assumes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept it. You have the power to choose whether it's health, happiness, or wealth. Always think of a happy ending or a favorable solution to your problem. What you imagine will be accepted by your subconscious mind and bring it to pass.
I always liked happy endings in books and movies
And me too. Me too.
because there's a reason for that.
Mhm. Keep your conscious mind busy with the expectations of the best, and your subconscious will faithfully reproduce your habitual thinking.
It sounds so bloody easy.
I know.
Buddha said, what we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind.
Mhm.
Wow. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some of the key points in the power of your subconscious mind. Number one, the subconscious mind is prone to suggestion, which means you can use it to your advantage. You can use the power of positive thinking and visualization to realize your dreams. Visualization and passion can help you achieve tremendous results. Use your subconscious to guide your choices and attract the kind of partner you want, the kind of job you want, the kind of home you want, the kind of business you want. You can choose to be happy and lose the negative thoughts that stand in your way.
Mhm.
Replace fears with positive thoughts to overcome obstacles and stay young. I like that, to overcome obstacles and stay young. We want to stay young.
Well, that the one just before when you said you could choose to be unhappy or happy, or your negative thoughts or positive, you have demonstrated that yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Replace fears with positive thoughts to overcome obstacles and stay young. And we can learn from the past and rewire our brains from the future. We can still suffer from something that happened years ago or simply move on. I
And
mean,
years ago
really,
also means in past lives.
absolutely.
Yep. So harnessing the power of our subconscious mind. How do we do that? Well, don't be bitter about the past and don't hold on to it. Imagine carrying a brick with you everywhere you go. It's heavy baggage and it's useless. You just have to drop it, let it go.
Easier said than done with certain things. For
Absolutely.
sure.
That's why we have shadow work. Whenever you're having negative self talk with yourself, stop. Take a moment. Think about it. Replace negative talk with positive affirmations and visualize happiness. Never say negative things about yourself.
I don't remember what's on the next slide. I think it might be what you're talking about. Nope.
Nope,
Sorry.
that's okay. Don't say anything negative about yourself because the subconscious doesn't know if you're playing or not. Are you telling a joke? Well, it doesn't know, but you're putting yourself down. So don't do that. The past is like a rear view mirror. The future is like the big, beautiful windshield that lies ahead. It's up to each of us where we want to live. There, we're up there. It's easier said than done. We have to unlearn before we can relearn. And our subconscious mind can be our most powerful tool in life, or it can be our worst enemy.
I don't know where we are. I lost it.
You're box 11.
Box 11. Oh, cool. Okay. Joyful Journey. I love Bruce Lipton. I think that's when I first heard these back in the early 2000s. Most of these things. Dr. Bruce Lipton and Greg Braden, they were two big ones that I read back in the day. They're all getting old. Did you notice that?
I'm getting. We're older than a lot of people, but we're younger than a lot of people.
That's true. Using our conscious mind to properly program our subconscious mind. To break out of our self-limiting belief systems, it's important to change our thinking. It's important to develop a growth mindset. That is, an inherent belief in one's own ability to constantly learn new skills, gain new capabilities, and improve. I think that's true.
Yeah, in education, they call it a lifelong learner.
I feel like I've been a lifelong learner for sure.
Still doing it.
Yeah, still learning. People who have a growth mindset don't see failures as the end of the road or as confirmation of the self-limiting critical beliefs that they've internalized throughout their lives. Rather, they see failures, frustrating as they may be, as opportunities. Took me a long time to get to opportunity.
Yeah. Opportunity to learn.
Yeah.
It was really, I think the one thing that affected me most was Thomas Edison saying, no, I didn't fail 99 times. I learned 99 times how not to do
it. Exactly. For gaining knowledge and skills, for trying new methods, for altering course and achieving different goals than they might have set out to. Since our subconscious mind has such a great amount of control over our positive and negative behaviors, the key is to train our brain to produce more positive behaviors. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And this is where our conscious mind comes in. We can use our consciousness to reprogram or retrain our subconscious mind to do things that are more beneficial to our world now and for our future. Using our conscious thoughts to program our subconscious mind can bring us the success in all areas of our life that we're looking for. In the past, it might have seemed unbelievable that we could create our reality through this process. But now we know how to do it and why it works. And since our thoughts are energy, it only makes sense that repeated images, affirmations, deeply held beliefs, fears, and desires would have an effect on our own reality by vibrating within the larger web of reality. In fact, if we're all connected, how could it be anything else?
True story. Yeah. First of all, we need to identify our roadblocks. What is holding us back from achieving our desires? What are our limiting thoughts or fears? And if you can't figure it out, you might want to get a therapist or a friend to help you to identify these things.
Mm-hmm.
What are your limiting thoughts or fears, for example? If your desire is to write a book, but you can't seem to finish it or even get started, maybe you're worried that no one will read it, or you don't have enough time to write it, or you're not a trained writer. All of these thoughts are what you imagine to be true, but they are not necessarily true. Your unconscious mind has been programmed to respond that way, and your conscious choices will follow. Roadblocks can also be physical barriers. Maybe you want to lose some weight, but you're too busy with your habit of scrolling through social media. Spending 30 minutes a day to fill the time that could be spent exercising. 30 minutes a day. The most, when I watch kids, it's more like 8 hours a day.
Oh.
Hey, yeah. Okay, I think it's you.
Okay. So let go of limiting thoughts. Boy, that's a tough one. Once you know what your limiting thoughts are, accept them, embrace them, and let them go. Sometimes this requires you to bring pain to the surface into your conscious mind so that you can face it and then release it.
In other words, do your shadow work.
Exactly. For example, maybe you struggle with the ability to develop a trusting relationship, but you realize you did not have that modeled for you in your childhood.
Ooh, I didn't.
So once you understand what's causing your emotions, you can address it and find a better way to respond. Set up the intention with your conscious mind. That's the next thing. Set it up. Now it's time to unleash the power of positive thinking and reprogram your subconscious. Your conscious thoughts and actions can reprogram your subconscious mind in a heartbeat. A positive message can reprogram how you feel, heal trauma, and change habits that make our lives stagnant, blossom into fulfilling lives that focus on the things that matter most.
I like that.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the exercise they would show us where you would have hold up your arm and they would try to push it down.
Muscle testing.
Hmm?
Muscle testing.
Muscle testing, yeah.
It's kinetic kinesiology.
And they would do it with positive and negative things that were said to you. And it was amazing, the difference.
Wow.
So
Use your conscious mind to set an expectation of what will happen in your life. For example, when faced with your roadblocks, say to yourself, even though I've done it this way in the past, I no longer do it. Our subconscious mind will listen, just as it has listened to all the other input it has ever received. Over time, your subconscious has no choice but to follow. It's no longer interested in old habits because it has found a new habit. Another element to help, visualization. The key is visualizing what you want to happen and having a plan for how you will react to your roadblocks. Using your conscious mind to stay aware and recognize what's going on and choosing to follow your plan in the moment. Let your subconscious mind take over. The point is to eventually allow your conscious to relax and let your subconscious take over. I'm good with that. Anytime.
you just want that subconscious trained well first.
Yes.
And once you have your unconscious, the other way to respond, it will assume that that's the way it should respond. With the right word, action, or idea, you have created a new way for your subconscious mind to search its data bank and find a positive, uplifting, and empowering way to respond. There are many things you can do to reprogram your subconscious mind on a daily basis. Be proactive in incorporating them in your routine. You want to act naturally. Stop believing your negative thoughts and feelings.
Came to mind.
Huh?
That song came to mind. Act naturally.
Act naturally, yeah. And it's 100% normal and natural to carry negativity. There's nothing wrong with you. Everyone has it, and you're not immune.
I just know so many spiritual people that try to crush any negativity or not acknowledge any negativity. It's like everything has to be okay all the time. It's not.
It's not.
Not okay all the time.
You will never be negative proof, and you shouldn't want to be. Negativity can be valuable. Negativity is just a mindset one amongst many. The real trouble begins when we believe we shouldn't be in that mindset at all, or that it's somehow an unfair burden. That's when we start making a mess. Yeah.
Another one. Slow down.
Mm-hmm.
All this bad stuff tends to happen on autopilot. That is so true. That day that I injected the wrong insulin was because I was on autopilot. I just grabbed a syringe and gave myself a shot and went, oh crap, wrong one. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, you forgot to check which one it was.
You're right, Jenny. I was going to say about the negative. You're right. If you haven't experienced negative, you don't know what the positive is. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You've got to have, we live in a
It's got a
dualistic,
balance.
we live in a duality. You have to experience both. Doesn't mean you have to live in either one, right?
Right.
We don't make a conscious choice to be miserable. When your subconscious mind is shitting on you, slow down and be with it. I love this one. This doesn't mean we need to sing and dance about the crap. It means you don't avoid it, because if you do avoid it, it's just going to come back around and bite you in the butt. It always does, doesn't it?
Yep.
And you'll also remain helpless to do anything about it if you don't face it.
Yeah.
Take things at face value. You are only under a crap machine because you saw it that way. You only live in a shitty world because that's the way you see it. That can be
Anything.
heavy truth.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously heavy truth. We've been programmed to believe negativity is bad. So negativity became shit to you and your subconscious mind, a shit machine, an enemy of success. Take the fears and concerns of your subconscious mind seriously and address them. They are your concerns, whether you consciously acknowledge them or not. Do that shadow work so you can get
Yes.
out.
You bring things up, acknowledge them, feel whatever you have to feel.
You have to do, and maybe you have to do that more than 5 times.
Remember, we're onions. You peel back one, you think you got it fixed, and there it is again. You got to peel another layer. Yes.
Absolutely.
And there's always positive affirmations, and believe me, they do work. Your subconscious mind makes everything you say and do fit a pattern. Consistent with your self-concept, your master program. Now, this is why repeating positive affirmations are so effective, because everything all goes in there, that master thing. You can actually reprogram your own thought patterns by slipping in positive and success-oriented sound bites. Start every day with a positive affirmation. On my mirror, it says, "I got this." It's not a great big one, but it works.
It does work. I got this a lot.
Yeah.
In the last few months.
Yeah. Start every day with a positive affirmation. Say one each time you're faced with a roadblock or challenge.
I got this.
Mm-hmm. And with visualization, we live in an immense quantum sea of vibrating energy that is responsive to how and what we think. Our thoughts are creative forces and are constantly expressing themselves in our lives. Visualization is simply a mental rehearsal. You know, you're sitting there, how am I going to do this? And you visualize it. It's a rehearsal. You create images in your mind of having or doing whatever it is that you want.
You then repeat these images over and over again daily for about 5 minutes a day. Use your imagination to see yourself being successful in whatever goal you have. The key to visualizing is to always visualize that you already have what you desire. You're already celebrating it. Live and feel it as if it was happening right this minute. On one level, you know this is just a mental trick, but the subconscious cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. Your subconscious will act upon the images you create within, whether they reflect your current reality or not. Whatever your definition of success is, you can achieve it. You can achieve anything you put your mind to once you understand the power of the subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm. The master secret possessed by spiritual men and women was their ability to control their subconscious mind. We know now that everything in the universe is made up of energy. Everything from the stuff in our homes, the events that happen to us, and even our thoughts are made up of vibrations of energy. Now, this means our thoughts are made of the exact same substance as the building blocks of the universe. And knowing this, we can use it to our advantage. As our subconscious mind has such a great amount of control over our positive and negative behaviors, the key is to train our brains to produce more positive behaviors. Since our thoughts are,
I'm all for that.
yeah. And since our thoughts are energy, it only makes sense that repeated images, affirmations, deeply held beliefs, fears, and desires would have an effect on our own reality by vibrating within the larger web of reality. So change your thoughts and change your destiny. Believe that I can do all things through the power of my subconscious mind. And we can. You have no idea how many positive stickers I have sticking all around the house, on my refrigerator, on my mirrors, just to remind me, think positive.
Think positive.
Mm-hmm.
You can get caught up in your daily shit and not think positive. That's for sure.
Exactly.
This was just one little picture. I can't read it though. I'm going to read this out because I thought it was interesting. The power of our brains.
Mm-hmm.
We have 70,000 thoughts per day. The conscious mind controls our brain only 5% of the day, whereas the subconscious mind has a hold of our thoughts 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Boost brain power with meditation. It's proven to increase IQ, relieve stress, and promote higher learning levels. Oh, yeah, I'm all for that.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to music. Studies have proven that listening to music strengthens the brain and literally changes the structure. I used to play classical music for Jennifer when she was in my belly, and played a lot of classical music when she was growing up. And when I'm doing my rundowns, I listen to classical music.
And when I was in college, and the only class that really was getting to me was statistics. That
Ooh,
was
nobody likes that.
such a hard class, and I would have such a hard time. I would go over and over and over and over trying to get a concept. I'd stick on the classical music, and all of a sudden it made sense.
Isn't it crazy how that works?
I know. That is so weird. It's just, oh my gosh, I got it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Thoughts are real. Your thoughts cause biological and physiological effect. Your body responds to mental input as if it was physically real. 66.66667% fat. Your brain is 2/3 fat. Myelin, the protective sheath covering your neurons, is 70% fat. Eating fatty fish, green leafy vegetables, olive oil, avocados, chia seeds, flax seeds, and nuts replenish your neurons and brain cells. Thank you. Loss of fatty acids, EPA, and DHA are linked to depression, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder how you know if you have a loss of those. I wonder if you have to do blood work to see that. I mean, think about it. So many people have depression.
So many people end up with this
Yeah. Dementia.
dementia. Thank you. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys like that. We got some new people in the chat. Lady Mystic Lightworker. I love that name. Thank you for joining us. Diane G, nice to see you here. Akila, my love, always nice to see you here. Heavenly blessed, honey. And joyful journey. Great, lovely to see you guys. I appreciate it. We both appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I think we might read some cards, but you guys, we're going to leave a bit early tonight because we have an appointment at, what is it, 9 o'clock Eastern? We want to watch the debate.
Yeah.
We're going to go watch the debate. But until then, thank you, Joyful Journey. How about cards? Mary Ellen, thank you. She's our first for cards. Okay, by the way, Friday we're going to be on Sun Psychic Jean's channel. So I'm pretty sure her link is at Sun Psychic Jean. And that's at, I believe, at 4 o'clock Eastern on Friday afternoon. We're going to be her guests. And then Saturday, Valerie B is going to be here from Illumination Portal to walk us through that Pisces full moon and all those crazy aspects that are affecting us right now. And if you haven't had a chance yet, please go watch Stephen Burns' latest Is that right? Stephen Burns, his latest video on the impact of what's going on with the solar flares and magnetic storms and all. We've been under a magnetic storm for over a week. So it's no wonder these energies are insane. Okay, I've got.
I was going to
Mary-
say, White Dragon, I understand your feelings.
Okay, I think that's Heavenly Blessed Honey. Yep, she wants a card. Teresa wants cards.
Joyful Journey.
I got Joyful Journey. Okay, there's the meme. I was looking for the me, and I didn't see it. I love it. Okay, I think that's it. Probably all we can get. Oh no, we got a half an hour. Okay, let me pull my cards out and see
This
what we
is
got.
Mary Ellen.
Okay, Mary Ellen is first. I think I'm going to use this past life deck. I've never done this before. Hi, Itty Boo. What are you crying about, honey? It's all good. The cat has her butt. The cat has her bum up against Sassy's bum. Sassy picked up her head and turned around and looked and went back to sleep. Who knew?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not the way she used to be.
Oh, hi, Akila and Diane. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jenny, I got you, Diane, and Akila. You can always mute the orange. You're right. I love the orange duck. Yes. Duck a la orange. Duck a la orange, as Hogarth calls him. Only he says it with that English accent and says so much better than I can. Let me see what this is going to do.
I'll explain when I get to that card.
Okay, I'm going to use one deck. I'm using the Past Life Energy Oracle, and I'm going to do these 3 card readings with them.
Well, that's part of the reason I didn't pick up mine. I thought, you're going to use it. So I decided not to.
All right.
Okay. Well, the 3 that came up for me was the first card is adjacent possibilities. It means you have a lot of doors that you can use. You can go through a lot of different opportunities that you need to choose from. Evidently, you've got the skills to do any of them that you want to. It's just a matter of what you really want to do. And the second was 6 of Winter. And what this one is saying is that you have positive changes coming. And it's a welcome relief from some of the stuff you've been going through. And they said that there could be some possibly travel, and it may not be far. It may just not be, or relocating. And the relocating, I don't believe, is home. It's just, I think it's more like relocating in your mindset. Okay. Because the third one, go lightly, let everything go. That's what I laughed, because letting go is what we were saying. You know? So anyway, sorry, the dog is making noise. But it basically, we're saying, you've got a lot of different things that you have to choose from, and they're more positive than what you've been with. Just let go of that old stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of letting go of the old stuff too, Mary Ellen. I got the abandonment card, feelings of unworthiness and rejection, phobias, anxiety, and overcoming fears. These are past life issues. And even if some of them happened in this life, right now is the perfect time to let them go. Karmic wise, you are have grown enough to understand what past life influence has had on this current life, and it's time to let it go. And Archangel Gabriel is right here, communication of all kinds. Now, to me, this is Archangel Gabriel coming to your rescue and saying, "Look, these are things that happened in a past life, or maybe some even in this life, but it's time to let it go." And he's bringing a message of love and understanding, along with that communication with your higher self, to release these karmic issues. They don't belong in your life anymore, and it's time to let them go. So I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense. Hey, hi, Marilla. Happy to see you. Nice to you practice live too. Let me go back to our stars. The next one is Joyful Journey.
Joyful journey.
Whoa. I love past life stuff. That's why I like these cards. And I love doing the Akashic records. And I learned so much about past lives that I'm just kind of fascinated with them. I hope you're doing well, Marilla. I saw you giving solace to somebody the other day in a chat room that had lost their husband. And it's amazing how many of us have gone through that.
Yeah. Sorry, there's somebody walking in the hallway.
It was really nice to also see that, Marilla, how much you've healed in your journey, and that's beautiful. It's not an easy journey when you lost a spouse, especially if you liked them. Okay, let's see what we have for Joyful Journey.
Now, these are the 3 decks that I usually do. One of them is an energy deck, one of them is a fairy tarot deck, and the other one is a Metatron deck.
Good, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen says, I've been letting go. Some things just don't matter anymore. Totally resonated with me.
Good.
Yay, we love that.
You've got better things coming. Until
Whoa. Oh, these are so interesting. Okay.
I think this is the last card. Anyway, the first card that came up was the Lover's card, and basically they're saying you're making choices from the heart, and that those kinds of choices are lasting because they're the right choices for you. It also says that you're healing from different things. And the healing is part of the choices that you're making, is because you are healing that you're making it. They're also saying, this last card is the yin and yang card. And they're saying that you're getting balanced. That's part of your healing. So altogether, I would say that you're in the process of healing from whatever it was. And because you're making the choices that you're making from your heart, everything is going to come into balance and everything will just turn out just fine. Okay.
Okay, this is really interesting. First of all, I got the Lost card, the Reversal of Fortune card. But this is more about letting go of that loss, the of not having enough. maybe in a past life you were rich and were really ugly to the poor. I don't know, but it's time to let that go. It's karmically time to let that go. Spiritually time to let that go. And while you're doing that, focus on self-love and the abundance of all the good things in your life. Letting go of this sense of loss, this sense of lack. That's the word I was looking for. This sense of lack. Many of us have that. And I think a lot of it has to do with parents or grandparents that were alive during the Depression. Some of it comes from past lives. I don't know about you guys, but my grandparents were very conservative with money, very tight-fisted with money. And that's because they grew up with lack. And they had to be that way, but we don't have to be that way. We know that everything is energy and that we are manifesting what we are thinking about. Go in, love yourself just a little bit more. Focus on that love for yourself, love for your humanness with all your foibles. And continue your spiritual path. You're on a spiritual education journey that is taking you far away from where you began. As you grow and learn and increase your self-love, this is going to go away. Because you are abundant in love around you. The universe is abundant in everything any of us could ever want or need. We just need to believe. I hope that resonates. Okay. Actually, really nice cards. Oh,
Yeah.
there's me. Hey, dragon. This is kind of fun using these. Loving life. Yay, Marilla. Yes, Diane G. I agree. It's our grandparents and our parents from the war. My husband was alive during World War II in England. And even though he was a small child, it really made a huge impact in the rest of his life, on the rest of his life. He was very careful with things because of that. What is what? Dragon need to know. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, this is great. First of all, I got the imprisonment card, persecution and judgment. This is self. This is a self-imposed prison, self-imposed persecution and judgment. You're not a servant, even though you feel like you have lost power or control over a situation. You haven't. You just need to approach it from a different direction. And Archangel Metatron, hello, is right here. Guess he's buddies with your friend Michael. Just kidding. Archangel Metatron, with his ancient wisdom and understanding, will help you understand the situation that this is about. I have no idea what this is. But he will help you see basically the error of your ways, is what I'm hearing. The error of your thought pattern. I hope that resonates. I don't understand it.
That goes right along with my cards.
Oh, Grady.
Okay. You're done?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the first one that flew out, and I'm sure that you resonate with this card.
Is it Michael? Patience.
Oh, patience. Patience.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof. And then these two cards came together. They were ready. And so I figured they were together. And they do go with this one, because they said sometimes You are such an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted king leader. But sometimes there's a better answer, which is why you need to have the patience to find it. And while you're looking for it, don't forget to give yourself self-love and nurturing. Quit being down on yourself.
Oh yeah, that self-judgment.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
So even though you're going through all these and you need to stand back and look at it again because there might be a better answer, you still need to love yourself. Give yourself a break. You're going to see it. Okay? So hang in there.
Hang in there, buddy. Heavenly blessed honey. Or Sonia. Let's see what we have.
Okay, this one keeps trying to come out. The heck with shuffling.
Who's watching the debate tonight besides us? Anybody?
I'll tell you if I don't want to hear it, it's okay because I always have to have the writing underneath for me anyway. So if I get bored, I just go do something else.
Right. Wow. Something's missing. I'm not sure what this is. This is intimacy or fertility issues. Somehow I don't think it's fertility. So I'm going to go with some kind of intimacy issue. But not to worry, because you've got the heart of a warrior. I love this card. Look at that beautiful horse. You've got the heart of a warrior and the courage on taking on challenges. And you're going to be successful with whatever this is that's missing. You taking on that challenge, personal or professional achievement, you're going to fix it, whatever that may be. Go inside and look to that warrior in your heart. That looks like Epona to me. The goddess Epona. These are beautiful. I'll show you the cards again. This could be intimacy with yourself. This could be intimacy with somebody else. Call on Epona. Ask her for your help. Because like I said, you have the heart of a warrior, the courage to take on the challenge that you are, and you are going to make a success of it. I hope that resonates and makes sense.
And the first card is the door to personal healing and happiness. It's open there for you. It's ready for you to go through. But when you do that, you need to let go of those people who are not serving you now. And this is the Queen of Winter. And there are some people in your life that are not, they no longer serve you the way that you need it to be done. Okay. And that's part of your doorway to happiness. And it also said when you're doing that, go with the flow. In other words, when you're being told that it's time to let somebody, it's okay. Just go with it. Just relax and go with it. Do the changes that are needed because the doorway to your happiness and your healing is already open waiting for you. It's just a matter of letting these things go as you go along. And
having the courage, that warrior's courage to let them go.
Yeah, just let them go. Go with the flow. Okay.
This is crazy. Okay. What the heck? Sorry about that. Okay, next is Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Miss Jenny. Okay, I want to see who else is going to watch. Okay. Joyful Journeys in Canada. She can't bring herself to watch. Akila's going to watch. Yay, Akila. We can talk about that later.
I might watch the introductions.
What?
I might just watch the introductions. It gets nasty. I get off.
White Dragon's not going to watch. I'll watch until it doesn't interest me, but
yeah,
you never know. I'm going to watch it. And I think Marilla's going to watch. Okay. Heavenly Blessed Honey says, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes, I'd love to meet someone. Ooh, nice. Okay. And Heavenly Blessed Honey said, also, so true. I had to let go of people. Thank you so much. Jenny's watching the debate. Yay, Jenny. I can talk to you about it. You want to FaceTime? Okay. Jenny's cards.
I like to watch black and orange ones do those because you get comments from all sorts of people.
Yeah. I haven't watched her recently. Okay. We've got 3 people left, so let's get on it.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure I get this one. I got addictions, reclaiming your power, reactive behaviors, reclaiming your power. Oh, I think I know what that's about. Reacting in judgment to other people's actions is what that is. Something missing, intimacy or fertility issues. Interesting. And overworked and out of balance. I don't see how these cards are yours, but
They do go with this, though.
I'm not getting what. There's something out of balance in your life, and it has to do with maybe not addictions, but reactive behavior.
Yeah.
And oh, this intimacy is about yourself. Loving yourself a little bit more, Miss Jenny. Mm-hmm. Taking a bit more time for self-love. That doesn't mean chores at home or hanging around the house doing what you normally do. It means like a bubble bath with candles. Nice music. Relaxing. Salt bath. Taking care of yourself. Going within. Balancing out your giving yourself balance. I hope that makes sense.
I think these cards may help with it.
Okay, good.
First of all, they want to tell you you are so much stronger than you think you are. You've got everything you need, plus more. You're so strong. But you sometimes have a passionate reaction to things.
It's a doctor's appointment, she says. I can understand that, having spent the afternoon in a hospital today.
Yeah. So anyway, sometimes you do have a reaction to things. And because part of that reaction for you, what's happening is that you need to set up some boundaries. People are asking more from you than what even though you're this strong, you don't have to use all that strength for everybody else. Put up those boundaries and you won't react the way you're reacting sometimes, simply because the boundaries already taken care of it for you. Does that make sense to you? So basically, you are so strong and people recognize that, and they ignore the boundaries that you thought you had up. You need to put them back in so that you can help decide how you want to react to things rather than have a gut instinct. Okay, does that make sense? And they go right along with what she had.
I'm glad they made sense of it. She says, excellent message. ladies. Bye, heavenly blessed honeys. On you have a great evening. Everybody be protected from this negative energy that's going to happen the next hour, however long it is. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and read the last two people. We got Diane G and Akila, and then we're going to bugger off for the debate. Okay, so Diane G.
Okay. That's it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll even fix a drink tonight. I have some of those bottled cosmopolitans. I may need one. I don't really drink, guys.
No, it's a rare occasion, especially with all the cards. Okay.
Oh, Jenny says she has her foil hat on for the debate. I think that's a great idea. Akila says putting mine on now, Jenny. We're all protected.
Mhm.
I love it.
And this is Diane G. Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, go ahead. I'm going to take a drink.
Okay. So the first card, and these all decided to come out on their own, was the first man holding a heart. And basically, it could be family. It could be something, what everybody thinks of with a man holding a heart. Or it could just have to do with your emotions. But basically, somebody you really like would be there. And remember, and they were saying that he just popped up. He's a good looking guy. So anyway, then the next one that came up says that you are invited to go through a dimensional gateway. And when you do that, you want to protect, it's because of all the fruits of your labor, or everything that you've done is leading to that invitation. Okay? And you're keeping everything in balance. You're keeping what people are saying to you, you're balancing that around and thinking about it before you automatically go with it, which is what you need to do. So you're considering everything. And those things together, the protecting your own self and listening to others, has gotten you that invitation. I think this one is just a sidecar saying, keep your eyes open. But all the rest of them go together.
Interesting, because hang on a minute. Get this one. Okay. That heart dude, maybe he has something to do with longing for love. And if you're not looking for love, then it's about you and about loving yourself, pouring your love for yourself into you. Oh my gosh, she said it looks like a portal she went through in one of her dreams. Or maybe you are in a loveless relationship and it's time to cut that cord and get the hell out. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. But Archangel Raphael, love, healing, and miracles. See, is he bringing self-love or is he bringing a new love? That's the $64 question.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, that love that you show to other people, the service to others, that's bringing value. That brings value to everybody involved. Keep on sharing your love and light with others. Raphael is here to help heal. What maybe this loneliness. Maybe there is something out there coming for you. I'm sorry, fun boy, we're out of readings tonight. We have one more to do, and then we have to sign off. Sorry about that. Please join us earlier. We'll be back on Saturday and on next Tuesday. Not Saturday for readings, but next Tuesday. But thanks for stopping in. Are you done? Did you go?
Yeah, I went.
Okay. Then we just have Akila. And let me put up that. Okay. We got time for you, Miss Tequila. Let's see what the cards have to say.
Sometimes they shuffle well, and sometimes they just throw out a card.
I got her brother here.
Okay.
Sonny's sending his love. Oh, I love this.
Zena.
Okay. I got the success card. Personal or professional achievements. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and tranquility. Idyllic memories. Something idyllic in your past brings you peace and tranquility to think about it. And Archangel Zadkiel is about compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. I think there's something that you're working on that you're worried might not happen or may not be successful, but it's going to be. It's definitely going to be. And you're going to find peace and happiness and joy with the success of that. And you have archangels hanging about with you, showing you compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. They're just there to bolster you and help you along with whatever this project is that you're working on. I don't know if I get the feeling it has to do with family, not work. Then Sonny sends his love.
Mm-hmm. And the very first card that popped out, this is Sonny. He's the thinking man. He's understanding, and he's a male full of wisdom. And I think you know that. But he was just saying hi for this one. But this one, then it said that this is the 4 of summer. What'd she say?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. So anyway, you're a little bit distracted in whatever it is that you're doing, and you may miss something like a magical opportunity. And they're saying they are opening up a dimensional can't say that gateway for you.
Portal.
Gateway. Yeah. Portal. They're opening one up, and you're invited to do it. But they're saying, be careful, don't miss that magic. Go ahead and use that if you can. But
keep your eyes on the synchronicities.
Exactly. And try not to be too distracted from what you want to do, because that's what's holding you back. Don't take anything for granted. And there's more to life than don't get disappointed in it. I mean, I know there's a lot of reasons to be disappointed at the moment, with the energy that's going on around, but don't let it get to you. Don't let anything be taken for granted. Don't get distracted. There are more opportunities for you. And like I said, he says hi.
Brilliant.
So he understands.
You guys, we've 8 minutes over. 8 minutes I've missed.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Jenny says she needs a drink already, and they're already only on the first question. I love it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you Saturday with Valerie, and we'll talk all about the full moon in Pisces and God knows what other things are in the sky.
So many different transits, and so
you never know. Anyway, Love you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We so appreciate it. And Fun Boy, join us next Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, and we'll get you on the readings list. Until then, we love you. Take care.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you next time.